All right, we're back at it. Two important items used by students every day: backpacks and lunchboxes. Karis Brown of ClarkDeals.com is back to talk about what to look for and how to get those deals on these staple items. All right, Karis, so let's talk about it. Backpacks are a necessity. How do you find the deal on that?
Yeah, so, stores like Five Below will have backpacks for just $5. So that's crazy. And then, you think about the longevity of the backpack. I know some students like to get the new backpack every year, but what's a really great bargain is something that you can use for multiple years. And so a travel backpack is actually a great idea because it's going to be more comfortable and more durable. And, you can find those on Amazon, all kinds of places. You might even consider getting a really high quality used backpack from maybe like an eBay or something like that. But you're going to find all kinds of deals on backpacks, especially from like a store like Five Below, or just take advantage of maybe a travel backpack that's going to last you a really long time. That's a great way to make sure that it's comfortable and you can carry a little bit more. But then at the same time, you're getting the longevity out of that item that you bought.
Yeah, and sizing your child for a backpack can go a long way too, because if it's a little larger, maybe they can grow into it. How do you size a backpack for a child?
Oh gosh, that's a tough question. Those smaller backpacks, of course you want them to be lightweight. It might be helpful just to go into the store with your child and try them some on and see how they fit. I think that's really the best way. And then you can ask them, is that comfortable? Throw a couple books in there. How does that feel? I think that's really the best way to go is to try it on when they go to the store.
Yeah, and so then if you're buying it online, you want to know the return policy, right? Just in case.
Absolutely, absolutely. The good news is that, Amazon has great return policies. You can always double check under the price to see if the item can be returned. So you want to check that. But then other retailers just double check the fine print. With eBay, if we write deals for eBay, we always look for sellers that have thousands of positive reviews and then also offer a decent return policy within 30, 60 days to make sure that if you have any trouble with your item, you can definitely return it.
All right, let's talk about lunchboxes really quickly. A lot of kids love like the lunchboxes with characters on them and things like that. But are those idealistic in terms of cost savings, or should you go for something generic?
Well, a girlfriend of mine, went to the warehouse store, Costco, and she got, a really nice lunchbox, and they're going to use that thing for years. I mean, probably until the zippers fall off or something. If you get a cheap lunchbox, it might have the cute character, but it may not last a long time. So you kind of have to figure out what's going to work for you. But I would say, there are those lunchboxes that are going to last a long time, and those might be a good investment if you want to keep it for a while, and you can just clean it, and you're good to go for the next year. So that might be something to consider for sure.
Yeah, and then there are some that even have like thermos. Do they still call them thermoses? I don't know. But they have like, the
Exactly.
little items that go inside the backpack, which kind of carries it a little bit further.
Exactly, exactly. You can get, the ones that have the freezer packs that come with them, and then, the thermos, like you said. And so yeah, I mean, I think it's worth considering. I mean, maybe you put stickers on it or something, to make it more fun for your child. But we're, definitely focused on quality when we look for deals at Clark Deals. And so I think that's definitely a consideration for sure.
All right, thank you so much, Karis. I'm learning so much. All right, we're going to get some final tips on how to save money on your back to school shopping right after this brief break.